Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it so very much. Welcome, my name is Aiden. I'm so happy that you're here on a cold and snowy day. I'm almost ready for summer again. Maybe just spring. I don't like this winter stuff. Anyway, I have a haul for you. This is all perfumes that I picked up in the month of November. What is it about November that like all of the best sales seem to happen? But anyway, Singles Day sales or Veterans Day sales, and then you go right into pre-Black Friday. Like there was a ton of pre-Black Fridays, and then Black Friday, it was just a lot. So I did pick up quite a few perfumes. I have more on the way. I put an order in for Huda and Kayali, and last year when I did that, or 2 years ago, I can't remember. Anyway, the last time I did their Cyber Week order, it got there so fast, and it sat on my step for so many days while I was out of town at my aunt's, and I was worried about that. So this time, based on that, but also based on the times that they were like quoting on the site, I had them sent to my aunt's place, and of course they came like 2 days after I left. So I don't have those. I haven't talked to her yet. It's been a crazy week because we left on Sunday. This is the next Sunday. I have just been working nonstop, like trying to catch up on grading and everything because we're at the very end of the semester. I will probably be grading finals when you see this. Maybe not. No. I will be fielding questions about finals at this point, final projects, because they will all be freaking out about this. So I have those still coming. I have my little list here. I know I had something else that had perfume. Oh, Sephora on Cyber Monday, they did a 25% off if you use Klarna or Afterpay. So I took advantage of that, and I have a couple of perfumes that are coming in that. So you'll see those eventually. Those might not get up till January though, just given like how crazy December is. And then I have some orders from Ulta, and I don't remember what I ordered from Ulta, like whatsoever. I did way too much shopping the week before Thanksgiving because I was stressed and I had just gotten over being sick, and I went crazy. So let's start talking about the perfumes that I purchased. You can probably see some of them over here. We're going to start with what I got from FragranceBuy CA, and they were doing their anniversary sale, I want to say. I'm not really sure what they were doing. Before I forget though, if you haven't subscribed already, please do consider subscribing. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and leave me a comment. Let me know some of the things that you've purchased or things that you're looking forward to getting for the holidays. Let me know that down below. So the thing I was most excited about, this was one of their doorbusters that they were doing, and this is a perfume that I had been wanting to get. I knew about it over a year ago that it was in the pipeline because the gal that was a perfume rep at my Macy's, we were talking about the men's version of this that came out, and she said a female version is coming, and we talked about the bottle. We were really excited to know what the bottle looked like and to smell it and stuff. And sadly, she passed away over the summer, and I'm still sad about that. Anyway, this one I had been looking forward to for a long time as it was, and this one is definitely, I'm going to think of her every time I use this perfume. It is Fame from Paco Rabanne. This is only the 1 ounce spray. I probably am going to buy another one of these later on, one of the bigger bottles, because they are supposed to have like the chain mailing on it is actually like metallic, and that's what I really want. And I still want to get Phantom because I think it's just a cute bottle. I'm not going to use it because I don't enjoy men's scents very much, but I still want it, and I love the bottle. So yes, I do collect for the bottles. This is a very nice scent. It's kind of reminding me a little bit of Prada Paradox. It's, you know, inoffensive, kind of a warm vanilla with some fruity undertones in there too. I think it's very nice, and I am excited to wear it and to use it. I don't think I've seen it in any actual stores here in the United States, so I was happy that it was on a good deal on FragranceBuy CA, and then you got extra percentage off if you bought more perfume. So of course I did that, and I got some free gifts, which I'll show you at the end. So yeah, Fame. And I will always think of Stacy, and now Irene Cara. I can't believe she passed away too. Like, such an iconic voice. as I was looking through and I was trying to get the 5 fragrances to get free shipping because I'm cheap that way, and I was looking at some cheap scents, I found this one, and this brought back a whole bunch of memories from being a kid and remembering seeing this on the shelves and being just infatuated with the scent and with the bottle itself. So this is Samba, and I remember, like, you know, look, this is such an iconic bottle, at least for me as a kid. Like, this was one of those ones that I always wanted to spray when we went to the perfume counter. And this is only, well, the lid rolled away, but this is a 3.38 ounce. This was $15. I want to say it was right around that $15 range. It's kind of powdery. I feel like part of the reason I liked this was this felt like a more grown-up version of Love's Baby Soft. Like, it still felt young and fresh, but it didn't, it feels a little bit more sophisticated than Love's Baby Soft. So I'm excited to have this, and this is, you know, one of those kind of like exclamation. That was another one that I really remember seeing as a child, so happy to have that. The third fragrance I picked up is Guess Seduction, or Seductive Red. I've heard some good things about this. Sweet Scents, I think. I'll put the name down below just in case. She has talked about it on her channel a couple times, and I'm always like, oh, that sounds really good, and I love cherry scents, so I really wanted to try this one out. And I do have smaller bottles of, like, the Guess, and then there's like a gold one and a black one that are in the same type of bottles. This, I need to wear this one on my skin. At first spray, I'm like, it's just okay. It's just kind of generic, but I'm getting kind of an artificial sweet cherry. I think I'm going to like this one, actually. It's a different type of cherry than I have in anything else. It's not like, it's what I was hoping Cherry in the Air from Escada was going to be like. This one definitely has more of a cherry nut. So actually, I'm changing my mind. My first sniff of that when I first got it, I was like, I'm not sure, but I think this one's good. This one is also around the $15 range, $12 to $15, not too bad. So I'm thinking that these prices were before my discount and in Canadian, so they were slightly different. This one, it says, was $19.99. The Samba, this one was $67.99, but I remember it being like 50-ish with, like, when it was translated to American dollars. And then Seductive Red said it was $33. I didn't realize it was that much. So maybe that one was like $25 range. I'm not really sure. The final scent that I got is one that I have been wanting for a while. I was hoping to get it in a 1 ounce so that it would match all of the other ones that I have in my collection, but they didn't have it in that. I haven't seen it for a reasonable price anywhere. So I did get this one. Let me tell you the size and the price before I show you what it is, though. This one says it was $114. I feel like it was like in the high 80s range, and it is a 3 ounce. So it's pretty good sized. Anyway, I do have the original scent in this line. I have it in a 1 ounce and in a 3 ounce. And then all of my flankers are 1 ounce, so I kind of wanted them like that, but I decided to get a 3 ounce, so at least I have something that kind of matches, because I'm insane sometimes like that. This is YSL Black Opium Floral Shock. This one was discontinued and has been super hard to find, and when I do find it, I feel like the prices are pretty high for something, you know, that wasn't super limited edition or anything like that, and it's pretty recent in terms of time too. So that's what the bottle looks like. I think the bottle is so beautiful. I really like the ombre, like just how see-through it is, and it has a lot of texture to it, like Extreme does. I feel like it has more texture in that way, but it doesn't have that crazy lid that has the texture on it. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Oh, I love this. This is like Black Opium. I get some of that coffee in here, but it definitely does have more florals in them, but it's like very pretty florals. They don't feel like they're competing at all. Oh, I am so excited to play with this and to wear it. This is like the perfect winter scent, which is right now. I'm excited to wear this, and I'm so happy that I finally got it because I've been looking for it for at least 2 years. Another scent I have been searching for 2 years because it first was leaked end of 2020, and I was so excited because I loved the previous version of this, and I was like, oh, yes, we got another one coming. I'm so excited. I guess it hasn't been quite 2 years. And then searched for it, never saw it come out anywhere, never saw it really hit any of the, you know, even the gray market sites, which I realized, you know, they're not going to put brand new scents there. But I have not seen a single person talk about this. And granted, I don't follow everybody on YouTube or Instagram that does perfume, but I haven't heard anybody talk about this. This is Gucci Guilty Love Edition, and Love is one of my favorite scents, and Gucci Guilty, like, those have serious dents in them. I got those during the panini, as somebody calls it. I don't want to be demonetized for a buzzword. This is the 2021 version, and I don't know why this never hit stores in 2021. Why name it 2021 if you're not going to put it out? So I was so excited. I have seen, I think perfume.com has it as well, and it was a little bit more expensive. I wish it had been a bigger bottle. This says we are not together, but we should be. And let's give it a sniff. The cap is a little hard to get off sometimes, which I appreciate, because if I accidentally grab it by the cap, I don't want it to break or fall. So yeah, I was looking forward for this for the longest time. This is going to sound weird. I really like this, and I will definitely wear this, but it's going to sound weird. This reminds me of the anti-chlorine shampoo. It wasn't Malibu Sea. There was another one that we used before Malibu Sea, because I grew up taking swimming lessons, and this just reminds me of after swimming, you know, after my swim lessons or after the pool. We had this lovely pool in our town that was owned by the college, and in the summer they would have a summer swim for like a couple hours every night, and it was like you could get a punch card, and it was like $1 per person to go and swim. So that was what we did all summer. My parents and my mom would swim laps, because they would have part of it roped off for the laps, and then my dad and I would do stuff, and they also had racquetball carts that you could use. It was my favorite thing about the summer, and I took my swim lessons there too. It was great because it was affordable, and it was an indoor pool, so it was always like the consistent temperature. It was lovely. They had a sauna too, a sauna. Always have to be like sauna, steam room, what is it? It was lovely. So this reminds me of the locker rooms, like putting on that conditioner and shampoo and having like the sauna in there and the chlorine from the pool. That was a very weird picture, but that's kind of what I get on first sniff. It's mellowing out a little bit, and it's slightly citrusy and slightly powdery, but not really powdery. Like, it's soft. That's what I'm trying to say. It's soft. I'm not really sure what else is in there. There's something not woody, but kind of woody, if that makes sense. Like a dry greenery of some sort. Anyway, I'm so happy that I found this one, because this one is one I was really looking forward to, because I love the Love Edition. I love the EDP. I love the EDT. I wear them all the time, and I get compliments on them too. Next one that I got from Zulily is Fantasy by Britney Spears. This is the Intimate Edition. It's the white one. I remember like hearing about this, and I thought, you know, it has some notes that sound nice, and I just got the little 1 ounce bottle. I've had this on my watch list on Mercari, a used version of it for like $14, and I'm always like, oh yeah, I'll get it eventually, but then there's shipping on it, and I'm like, do I want to pay shipping for this? So this one was like $12, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to get this. It has free shipping. Right now I still have my teacher's discount, because they discontinued that, but I had already signed up for it before they discontinued it, so I get 10% off of everything at Zulily, which really helps. This is nice. There's like a slight spiciness to it, like maybe a ginger. There's also a sweetness to it. I like it. It is not my favorite of the Fantasy line. I'm not sure which. I can't remember which one is which, but there's a couple that I like better, but I don't dislike this at all. I think this is a nice one, and it was well worth the price. Last one from Zulily is Vera Wang Glam Princess. I don't really remember why I decided to pick this one up. I have several from this line, all very much smaller bottles. I don't think I realized that this was 100 ml because that's a lot. I love the little crown on it though. I think it is very sweet, and you have to be careful with these because there's like the little ring on it. Ooh, I have perfume all down my finger now because it's like leaking or something. That's not good. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that liquid on my finger. I don't remember what the notes are on this, but it smells very artificial and very heavy on the alcohol. Let's put the ring back on the bottle and see if it settles down. Yeah, that's weird that it's leaking. Like, you wouldn't think that it would. I have had perfume bottles in the past that have done that, and it's so disheartening and annoying at the same time. And it also ruined furniture. So that wasn't fun either. I'm not liking this. I don't know what the notes are, but this is not one that I'd want to put on my body right now. Maybe it's older stock. I know this one is discontinued, but whew, let's look up notes really fast. So my computer's over there, but it says it's guava, pear, red currant. Middle notes are vanilla orchid, honey, and African orange flower. Base notes are marshmallow, cashmere wood, ambrette, and cedar. So I definitely got it because it is a marshmallow fragrance, but smelling it, it smells like very low quality, cheap body spray that's like tropical scented that doesn't really smell good. So I would say don't get that one. That is a definite no for me. I don't really want to, I would feel bad selling it. So I don't know what I'll do with that. I will actually try it though at some point, because I would never declutter a fragrance without trying it at least twice and wearing it on my skin and seeing what's happening. But right now, no, not a good scent. All right, next up is from LuckyScent. They were doing some sort of a deal. I feel like they were doing a discount and maybe they were giving a free gift with it. No, they weren't. Just a discount. So I finally got a perfume that I have been but thinking about getting for a couple years. And I have another couple fragrances from this house. So this is Shay and Blue, and they are a niche perfumer out of England. And I left the little band, put it back in the box because it was so hard to get off in the first place. I was like, I don't want to try it again. So this is watermelons, and obviously I got it because I love watermelon. This is not the time of year to buy a watermelon fragrance though. Like, who buys watermelon in November? It's me, because it finally was on sale and in stock. When I've tried to order it before, when they've had sales, it has not been in stock, and I just wanted the 30 ml. This smells very nice. It doesn't smell like a true watermelon to me. It's a little bit more sweet. It almost smells a little bit more like honeydew to me, with maybe some sugar on it, which sounds terrible because honeydew is also already pretty sweet. But I'm not getting a true watermelon scent. It's not that I don't like it. No, I still will wear this and I still like it. It's a light kind of fragrance, something I would definitely wear, but it doesn't smell as much of watermelons as I was hoping it would. So if you want like a true juicy watermelon, this doesn't smell like a true juicy watermelon to me. All right, Target's Black Friday special. They had, maybe it wasn't Black Friday, it was Cyber Week. They were doing 25% off of a whole bunch of their fragrances and also gift sets for beauty. So I decided to order a few things. I was going to get more full-size perfumes, and then I was like, this is a lot of money for what I had in my cart. So I kind of eliminated some of them and then just got the travel sprays in the ones that I thought would be the best. And I got all of these from Good Chemistry. The first one, unfortunately, can you hear that? This one, they shipped all by itself. This was in a giant box with air pockets, but they just like stuck it in the side and then put the air pockets in. So it wasn't surrounded. And it is completely smashed. I will pull out the top so you can kind of see. But I have to take this back to Target. How did I get it out before? Anyway, it is, I don't know if you can see in there. I'm not going to try. I don't want to cut my fingers. So it's completely smashed, unfortunately, which is disappointing because I was really looking forward to this one. I hope that my store has this in stock because it can't be returned online, which is so annoying. Like, just send me a new one. This is coconut water, pineapple, and driftwood. It sounded really nice. Cocoa blush. I don't even get it. I think they sent it to me broken. It could have very well been broken because there wasn't like any liquid in the box or anything. Yeah, super annoying. The other two arrived safely. These were in a box with a whole bunch of other things. I had some body butters in here and yeah, so it was a pretty full box and heavy stuff in it, and these arrived just fine. So we have Cheerful Charmer, which is coconut milk, apple blossom, and vanilla. Sounded nice. I don't know, like this just kind of reminded me of Snow White, the scent notes. Yeah, it's fine. It isn't as fruity as I thought it would be. It almost smells like it has a titch of like wood or driftwood or something like that in it. And then the other one I got was Sugar Berry. This is freesia, raspberry, and vanilla. This one sounded nice as well. And once again, it's intact, which I don't know what happened to Cocoa Blush. This also had some eyeshadows in this box, and they did arrive shattered too. So this is very sweet. This kind of reminds me of Pink Sugar, but with like a little bit of berry mixed in with it. It's not the Berry Blast, but it's somewhere in between Pink Sugar and Pink Sugar Berry Blast. But they were nice. These were like $8, so not too bad of a deal. Next up, this one is from Macy's. These were 50% off for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. They had them ongoing sale continuously, and I also had my Macy's Beauty Box coupon, so I got it for an additional $5 off. So this was like 20. I want to say it was right around 20. This is the Cacharel Yes I Am collection, and this is fabulous. So it is the purple one. The only thing is, like, I feel like these are pretty fiddly, and I don't enjoy that. I feel like they're gonna pull off so easily. This one is the bottle of lipstick. Honestly, I started collecting these because I thought they were just fun. I have all but the hot pink one, which is on my list. I almost bought it, but then I was like, I have bought too much stuff everywhere, so we'll wait on that one. I'm sure it will go on sale again. This one is nice. It is berryish, but like a deep berry, has some depth to it. It isn't overly sweet, but you can still tell that it's like a tart sweet, like a tart fruit. I like it. I will be excited to wear this. I haven't worn any of these because they've been sitting in my drawer, and I barely got a lot of them this past week. Or I got them either just before I left for Thanksgiving, or I got them right like this past week. So I haven't worn any of these yet, and I'm excited. This is going to be my Christmas vacation. Like, I'm going to be playing with perfumes. Okay, next up is one that I have been searching for since I heard it came out. I have 2 other fragrances from this line. Didn't find it in the store. Wasn't available online. And so I have had a couple searches going on eBay and on Mercari, trying to find one that was reasonable. I found one that was really great price, but I would have to get another bottle of a perfume I already have. And it's an okay fragrance, but it's not one that I'm like, oh, I love this. I want to make sure I get this. So this one luckily popped up. It was $25 plus shipping. So it ended up being slightly less than what it would have been retail, or right around what it would be retail. Maybe it was more. I'm trying to remember. No, it was more. So I paid about $5 more than retail. It didn't have the box, which is fine. Like, the boxes were not fancy or anything. But I'm glad I could have it. And then I just found one that was listed for $2 cheaper. So, c'est la vie. I'm just happy to have it, though. This is Marshmallow Addiction from Zara. I wanted this one because it was marshmallow, and I like the cherry, woman cherry. It's nice. This sprayer, like, there's something wrong with the sprayer, and I wonder if that's why the person got rid of it. There we go. Okay. Oh, that was terrible at first. Oh, this is sweet. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should go buy that other bottle. It smells like marshmallow, but it smells like a marshmallow salad with like some fruit in there. Oh. This might be my new favorite marshmallow scent, to be honest. I'm so happy that I got this one. Well worth it. This is one that is worth finding. Go to your Zara, look for it, and then if they don't have it, buy it. But don't pay like an outrageous amount or anything. But this is what worth it to go find. Next up, I got this one at Ulta. This was like 20 or 25% off. This is the Nemat Vanilla Musk Fragrance Oil. I cannot, for the life of me, figure out how to open this. Like, is it a pull? It doesn't feel like a pull, but it doesn't want to turn at all either. Watch me break it. If you know how to open this, please let me know, because I cannot open it. And my hand now hurts because I was trying to open it before this and I couldn't do that either because I wanted to see if it was a roller ball or if it was like a dropper so I could put it on my little tester. I need help. Or else I'm just going to return this to the store because I can't open it. So help. I got 2 candles. I thought I would show you them because they are perfume companies as well. I went to the Cosmetic company store while I was visiting my aunt in Oregon, and they didn't have a lot. It was, and God bless them, but oh my goodness. The girl that was working, that was trying to help me, she was like, sorry, I'm just really out of it. And I was like, it was annoying because everything that I wanted was like kept behind the counter. So I had to have them train. And I was just like, this would be so much easier if you let me do it. I hate the Cosmetic company store because they don't really put prices on things. Some of the things are marked, but some of them aren't. And then it's like, oh, if you spend this much money, it's 40% off. But if you spend over this amount, it's 50% off. So you don't really know what the price is. And then they had an additional 20% off and free gifts. So I'll show you the free gift in my beauty haul, Black Friday haul, because it's not perfume related. But man, it was annoying. And I ended up spending $15 on this candle. This is a 1.88 inches. It doesn't even tell me like how many ounces it is. It is Peony and Blush Suede. It smells amazing. Like, it smells really nice. And then she was like, would you like me to wrap it in bubble wrap? And I was like, yes, please. And then they gave me a bag that only had one handle. So I couldn't use the bag with a handle. I was like clutching the little paper bag without a handle. So it was an experience. Anyway, it was nice. I'm glad I got the extra 20% off because it was Black Friday weekend. And it wasn't like, the store wasn't like that busy. And there was a lot of employees that were just completely ignoring all of the customers and chatting with themselves. The other candle I got was a gift from, or a point, not points. It was one of the beauty offers at Sephora. So you know how you can, they go through and they have all the different things. I decided to get the Nest candle and Grapefruit. I thought this would be nice. And oh my gosh. This smells just like grapefruit. It is very strong. It's just a little tiny candle. It's very nice. Like, I like that it's black and everything. And I'm going to put the little cover back on it. But yeah, much better deal for free. Now for the thing that I picked up at the Cosmetic company store. I was going to get 2 of these, but for some reason they keep losing things. I don't understand this. Last year I bought some of these as well, and they're supposed to have like a cover over them, a little like dust bag, and they're supposed to have a piece of cushioning on top and a paper that talks about it. The one I wanted was missing like all of those elements. They kept the box, but they threw away the contents inside the box that protect it. And these things are not cheap. They are not cheap in the slightest. Let me tell you, not cheap in the slightest. Because on sale with all of the discounts, this was $100. So this was 50% off plus 20% off, and it was still $100. Luckily, my aunt gave me $100 for Christmas, so this is where that $100 went. But yeah, it is from Estee Lauder. This is their Princess collection, and I got Sebastian last year, and I got the spinning wheel from Sleeping Beauty, and they're beautiful. And one of the ones that I got is missing some of the elements, and I was like, I'm not going to make that mistake again this year because they're so expensive. Like, if I pay $100 for an item that's supposed to be collector's, I want to have all of those elements. All of those elements should be in there. Yes, like it has this little card, and it says better together, and it has a little blurb about where this came in the movie. And then you have this piece of foam that is covered in velvet. This was also missing. The one I wanted was Jack's. They had Jack's from Cinderella, and he's in a slipper, and it was so sweet. And then she couldn't even like figure out how to open it, and she was like trying to make sure that it hadn't been touched, and I was just like, it was getting stressed. I was getting stressed, and I knew I had family that was coming. My cousin was coming over to my aunt's for dinner, and I needed to get back, and I knew my mom was sitting in the cold because we weren't, like, it was packed, and it was insane trying to find parking there as it was. And then this girl was just like, oh, and I wanted to ask her if she was in a certain state of mind that had been tampered with, because that's what it seemed like. So, are you ready? Are you ready for this? It's Mrs. Potts. It's called Better Together. But it's Mrs. Potts and Chip, and he floats around on top. Isn't it so sweet? Like, oh, I love it. You know, she has her little Swarovski crystals all over it. The details. It pulls open, and then you have the perfume in the back here, and it's a solid perfume. And what scent is this supposed to be? Beautiful bell. I had to look at the box. So it has a little solid, beautiful bell in it, which is obviously not why I got it. I got it because this is just, you know, it's an enameled metal. There you go, with Swarovski crystals. So I know that they're expensive and stuff. I think they were like $250 to begin with, and this is why I wanted to make sure I had all of the pieces, because these are expensive. All right, this is such a long video. Next up is Beautiful Magnolia from Estee Lauder. This was on special at Macy. I got this one because it was on sale, and it's the limited edition bottle because I thought it was so pretty. Look at the little, it has like these snowflakes and stars on it, and I do like this scent. This is a scent that I had considered getting in the past, but I wasn't like going to run out and get it or anything. So when they had this was on sale for $50. Sorry, noisy car just went by. It smells really good. It is very floral, but it's like a sweet floral. I think they did a really nice job with Beautiful Magnolia. I do have a couple holiday gifts that you could do purchase with Estee Lauder Purchase, but those will be in one of my Black Friday videos. It's going to be a couple videos of this way. This is wonderful. The Wonderland edition, which I also loved because Alice in Wonderland is my favorite. So picked up that one. Let's show you all of the samples that I got. Some with purchase, and then some that were just sent to me. We're going to start with the ones that were sent to me. These were not sent to me for review or anything. They were, I mean, technically they are to review, but this is the little beauty box from Bloomingdale's. These I just get offers on my Instagram or Facebook, and I just redeem for them. So this one is actually all Christian Dior, which I thought was really... I am really klutzy today, which I thought was really cool. So it has like the little card that says Dior. In here, the first thing we have is a lipstick, actually. So there are 5 lipsticks to try. This looks very similar to a lipstick that I own already. I also got a La Creme from Dior, and then Sauvage, pretty standard, Miss Dior, and then this is the new J'adore. This is the alcohol-free version. So kind of cool to get that. Was happy to get those. I think this box is so cute. This is the second one I've gotten, but this one says Bloomingdale's times Dior, so I'm going to keep this box too because I'm a hoarder. Another one that I put in a request for was from Creed. This is Windflowers. My box came very crushed. This just came in, you know, like a little envelope. So that's what it looks like. Excited to try Windflowers. Creed is like super expensive, so anytime you can get a sample of it, I think that's always good. Got a sample of La Vie Est Belle. I was hoping the one that they were showing was the Oui, and this is not Oui, it's just the original. So I'll probably pass this one along because I don't really need another sample of this because I do own a bottle of it. But I was hoping that it was Oui. It said La Vie Est Belle, but the bottle didn't match, and I was hoping for the bottle instead of what it said. It's getting super dark. I think we're going to get more snow. I got a Jo Malone. This is English Pear and Freesia. Excited to try that. They always send you a little card as well. And then this one I'm very excited about is Erin. This is Amber Musk. There were several Erin's at the cosmetic company store, but even like, I was like, these are a little more than I can justify affording right now. So I did pass on those. And honestly, if I hadn't seen Mrs. Potts and Chip, I probably wouldn't have purchased anything. Like, I don't want to be smothered when I'm in a store, but I also don't want to be completely ignored and just like looked like disdain was basically what I could say for most people, what they were saying, what the vibe that they gave off, not what they were saying, but the vibe that they gave off, like, which is weird for, you know, you're working in an outlet store. There shouldn't be snob appeal there. All right, so we have two from LuckyScent. I got Boho Boko. I think that's how you pronounce it. I have no idea. This is Wet Cherry Liquor. I've heard about this, and I love cherry scent, so I wanted that one. And then I've also heard a lot about this, so I'm excited to try it. It is Wilhelm Parfumery, and this is Mango Skin. Wanted to try this one for a couple months, this one for a couple years. Then we have the free gifts from FragranceBuy. So first up is, this is Lattafa Pride Fragrance Sample Shaheen Silver. I have no idea if this is a men's or a women's fragrance. It's the most unusual fragrance sample I've ever gotten. It looks like this. I've seen hand sanitizers come like this, but never like this. I'm not going to spray it right now. What am I doing? So I got that one. And then the other ones I got were in here. I don't know if any of these I'm really going to want because some of these look very masculine. So we have Tony Iommi Monkey Special from Xerjoff. No clue about that one. We have a Miss Dior. Don't really need that. I own a giant bottle of that. We have Bond number 9. This is exciting. I think this is my first Bond fragrance. This is Nolita, or sample, I guess I should say. And then this one is very generous sized, but it's a men's fragrance, so I'm going to be passing it along. This is Dunhill, London, and Desire. So, you know, this is a full ounce, which is, that's like a full bottle of perfume, just very boring looking. Finishing up, I have the samples from Macy's. They always, not always, but a lot of the time they have little sample boxes like this that they include with your purchase. And so I got Derek Lam Love Deluxe, which is the pink one. I have never tried this one. I'm not trying to flip you off, I'm sorry. We have Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, Marc Jacobs Perfect. I have that one. Moschino Toy 2 Bubblegum, and another La Vie Belle. So, I'll try these two. These three. Ooh, these three I already have, so I'll pass those along. But one new sample and one that I know I will use because I don't own it. Okay, I'm sorry that was such a long video. I chatted too much. Let me know if you've tried any of these fragrances. Let me know if you've picked up anything recently. Let me know how your holiday season is going. How is your December? I can't believe it's December. That's insane to me. Anyway, I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I can't wait to talk to you next time. Bye.